Hello everybody, this is SuperFlashDriver aka Matthew John, and welcome to my 5th anniversary SuperFlashDriver video. Now you might be wondering what that means. Well, basically what I'm telling you is it's been 5 years since I've actually started this channel on January 1st, 2010. First off, let me just give you a short history before I started. What happened is I started watching YouTube videos back in 2006 after my friend Tanner suggested to me to watch I'm Just a Kid by Simple Plan. Basically, I loved the videos that they made and the music so much that I started liking YouTube more and more. I started showing my friend Tanner my favorites, but our moms thought that YouTube was a virus back then. But we didn't really care since basically they thought that if the virus got onto our Wii's that it would destroy our computers. Same thing with this computer that actually ended up getting viruses more than 3 times, believe it or not. One in 2008, one in 2009, and one in 2010, causing my parents to actually buy me a laptop in late 2010. So what happens later is that I started using my YouTube account and actually set one up on January 1st, 2010. Originally, I actually didn't post up many videos, and I was just a person that would usually comment. But it wasn't until November 2010 that I started thinking of a video called SuperFlashDriver's video, where I would take photos that I had throughout the year between 2004 and 2011, and I would take my photos and collab them into one video. However, the first video introduced photos from the CCM conference in June of 2010, and then it went on to my cat's photos. However, 3 of the songs, Holiday Road, Last Christmas, and the 3rd song, ended up getting copyrighted because I used music without permission. So I ended up replacing it with Born to be Wasted by actually 009 Sound System or with some other free-to-use music. Believe it or not, SuperFlashDriver video was uploaded on January 1st, 2011. And believe it or not, I've actually posted videos since then. I posted videos between my Ohio trip, to my news updates, to even other videos from the Beast roller coaster ride, to even my famous YouTube poop from epic rap battles of history. I started YouTube poops in 2012 as a way to express how I find funny. The first one was called SuperFlashDriver's YouTube Poop, believe it or not, but then it never got popular. Then I tried a second one, which was Bill vs. Steve Jobs in the epic rap battle. However, because they used Move Like Jagger in the end, it ended up getting copyrighted and the audio ended up getting muted. So forth, I ended up making a third one, which was my longest YouTube poop in history of my channel. And it actually ended up becoming the most popular video on my channel, believe it or not. It's called Epic Rap Battles of History YouTube Poop. Actually, YouTube Poop Epic Rap Battles of History, Part 1. However, I never was able to make part 2, and people had to wait almost 2 years before I would finally make it this year. And believe it or not, guys, this year, since it's actually my 5th anniversary for SuperFlashDriver, I'm actually going to make part 2 from Season 3. Believe it or not, I was actually using videos from Season 2. The first thing I'll ever do, actually, is a teaser of all the battles, believe it or not. I've actually deleted all of them because it ended up filling up my computer with so much memory that I had to delete it. In 2014, I ended up uploading another YouTube poop called The Weirdest Man in the World. What was it called? The Unfamous Man, the Unpopular Man in the World. I forgot what the title was. It was another YouTube poop I made, but it was one of my first AV Byte YouTube poops, which I've never seen a lot of people ever do, because I guess it's not funny enough. I ended up using that video as a way to actually make another YouTube poop. Although it was actually fun to make, the video itself was actually made using Final Cut Pro X. The other YouTube poops that I made was actually done on iMovie. The first YouTube poop I've done was actually done on my iMac at school. The second one was done on my computer. The third one was done on an iMovie on my computer. And the fourth one was done through Final Cut Pro X, which I accidentally deleted the app by mistake. And unfortunately I can't get it back. Then I bought myself Adobe Premiere Elements 12, which then I've used the editing since. I was able to use it to do my project back in November called Project Nightmare, which was basically a movie about paranormal activity and cryptid investigation, and how I ended up disappearing in the process, using audio recordings and audio tapings to see what happened to me. Almost like one of those films from the Blair Witch Project. But anyway, enough history. Now what am I going to do? Since it's the 5th anniversary, I also like to say to you guys, Happy New Year! Oh man, we finally reached it to the year 2015 where Back to the Future, Marty McFly visits the future. Yep, that's right. Marty McFly on October 21st, 2015, with Doc Brown and his girlfriend, will visit the future, believe it or not, from 1985. Well, from the story itself, they left off in 1955. So they ended up going many years forward, almost 60 years in the future. Anyway, I'm so excited because this is the year of the Back to the Future year, the original movie that came out in 1985. It's been 30 years now. I'm telling you, 30 years since the first movie Back to the Future came out, and I'm so excited. Robert Zemeckis, believe it or not, is actually directing another film called Walk, which is based on a famous walk that one man did from one tower to another back in the 1980s, believe it or not. However, unfortunately, I don't know if we're ever going to get Back to the Future Part 4, but if I was able to make it, maybe I could actually do. But if not, I don't know what he'll do with it. But since it's the 30th anniversary of it, I can't wait to see what they're going to do throughout this year. Also, because it's 2015, I'm also going to be doing a logo down here called the 5th anniversary of SuperFlashDriver. Oh, and believe it or not, on February 4th, 2015, it's YouTube's 10th anniversary of the entire website. Yep, that's right. YouTube is celebrating 10 years of video online content. Since 2005 and February 4th, it has launched people from just doing videos into full title careers. Now, I'm not really excited about monetization and ads because usually I use YouTube ad block, which actually blocks ads from playing onto my YouTube videos that I desperately need to watch. So it's actually a good app if you use Google Chrome, which is the web browser I use the most. Now, why am I saying this in this video? Well, because first of all, I haven't made a video in such a long time. The last time I made was a SuperFlashDriver news update and so forth. I felt like I was losing a lot of people. And I know that people have been waiting and waiting for part 2 to come out. Well, I like to say, guys, by the time the end of the month comes, I'll be able to post up Epic Rap Battles of History Part 2. Yep, the long-awaited YouTube poop that you guys have been waiting since last year is going to be put up. Now, I won't waste any time because you guys are so excited just to see what I'm going to have in content. I don't know if any other YouTuber has ever done their own anniversary channel, but what I can tell you is that there are 3 events you must remember. 1, YouTube celebrating its 10th anniversary. 2, Marty McFly visits the future this year on October 21st. It's the 30th anniversary of Back to the Future. And 4, yeah, I only wanted 3 events, but 4, expect me to do Epic Rap Battles of History Part 2 with Season 3. Now, I'm not going to do Season 4 yet since basically it's still new, but I had to be careful with some parts of the movie since I did ended up getting copyrighted the last time I used it, so I had to be real careful. So, anyway, those who are way out into the east like London, Moscow, or Japan, which you guys are already celebrating, I hope you enjoy the first day of January, and I do expect to enjoy January 1st as well. I hope you guys enjoy this new year. Happy New Year 2015 to everyone, and I hope you guys enjoy the new year as I do. So until then, guys, this is SuperFlashDriver, aka Matthew John, Extreme Reviewer 101, Classic Cartridge Poster 1080, and DJ MGM 1080, and we would like to welcome you a Happy New Year to 2015. Thanks, guys. I'm SuperFlashDriver, signing out.